Okay guys, we're here today, Ffion Davies, huge honor for me, and Gabriel Souza. And guys, if you follow Jiu-Jitsu, she's pretty much like, they're both pretty much winning everything. So Ffion just won the ADCC last year and the World Championship this year. And Gabriel's in the top of the rankings as well. He's pretty much winning everything, gi and no gi. And Ffion is filming an entire instruction all about guard passing. And today she's gonna show us here one of her favorite moves. And thanks so much for being here.
No worries.
Like we did a survey asking our customers who should we film next, and your name was like in the top of the list over there. So we're like, I gotta get her. And but anyway, super excited to have you guys here.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought I would show basically whenever I'm trying to guard pass, I like pressure passing.
Yep.
But it's not really achievable for me to do often in training because I train with mostly guys and
yeah, I expect
heavy.
that. Yeah.
He's like the closest to my size and he still throws me around fairly easily. So I like to use that elevation. So when I'm getting lift, well, I don't like to be lifted, but I can't really prevent it. So I've learned to kind of make it work for me. So whenever someone elevates me, I kind of use that to shoot my knee cut. So I thought I'd show that.
Got it. No, okay. I'm super excited to learn.
So we're gonna start in like a headquarters position here. But I find it really difficult to settle my weight. So whenever I'm trying to sit heavy into like a traditional style headquarters, when I'm here, even when I'm trying to tuck my hips really low like this, I find my partner can still use that leg to kick in the center and get to this position. So if I go too far with this elevation, like this is not something I want to happen, but if I go too far, Gabriel can switch under my leg fairly easy. Yeah. So whenever they do this, I like to use this to like shoot myself through onto a knee cut. So when my partner starts to elevate me with the center leg, I'll base nice and heavy here just so I don't go too high up. Yep. So I'll base and I'll start to drop my weight slightly back here. So I'm trying to bring it back to that center point. And if I could sit back here and go for that traditional style of passing, I would. But I'm just gonna walk my hips back as much as I can in this situation. I'm gonna maintain this collar grip. If it's, I can even do this no-gi, when someone just like pushes in the armpit.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. This is it's very easy to translate to no-gi, right?
Yeah, like I don't like to do anything that's
only one version.
Yeah, like too reliant on grip because I like to compete in both, so I don't want to be too far away from one. But you can also like shoot this hand low here, and I find that if the collar is, if they're able to push me up higher, so if you have this collar, and you lift me too much, okay, I can't reach you, I can at least maintain this collar grip. In an ideal world, I'd be able to shoot it here as an underhook, but if this is all I can achieve, I'll keep this. And now from here, as soon as they elevate, that's when I shoot my knee through. So like, I love watching lots of different people pass. And one of my favorite people to watch is Leandro Lowe.
Yeah, I was already expecting that you would mention his name, because that's like a very, like
like all this, and then he would shoot through. So I really love watching his game. I also love watching like Lefty and stuff, so I'm just dropping random people. But yeah, so when they elevate me, I love watching the way he knee cut through. So whenever I saw anyone do it from headquarters, they would come across, they'd go heavy here and cut through. And I love that variation.
And the other was like one shot, right?
Yeah, and it was quicker and it worked really well against the bigger guys because it was more reliant, not reliant, but I found it utilizes speed a lot more. And it really took advantage of them elevating me and turned it from being something that was negative into something good. So when people will elevate me here, that's when I would cut through heavy. So rather than focusing on being really tight and low at the hips.
And you don't even need the underhook. You can go without the underhook, just rely on the collar.
I would like go high with the collar, and then as soon as I get up really high here, that's when I would drop my elbow down instead.
And the elbow kind of works as the job of the underhook.
Yeah, so I could drop it back here, and then I could readjust my weight.
Got it.
So when I shoot my knee across, instead of like staying tight like a ball, I'll open it out so there's like a straight line through my shoulder, my hip, and all the way to my knee. So I'm really going heavy, and I'm also getting rid of this frame. So if I would knee cut here, sometimes this frame would get in my way, they'd be pushing me away heavy, but now I'm shooting directly underneath this, and instead of it being pushing into my chest, I'd be going so far up that it would really make this grip super weak here.
Good.
And then from this position, I drop my elbow back, and it's really easy for me to get up into like a high side control. Whenever I finish my passes, I like to be as far away from their hips as possible, for the most part, because whenever I be low here, whenever they would bridge, they'd throw my weight a lot.
Got it.
Whereas when I'm up here, now if like Gabriel bridges, he's bridging into nothing, and when his feet connect, it makes it so easy for me to get across the mount and not contest with his strength and his power.
No, that's incredible. And I bet that you can use pretty much the same passing for other situations as well when he doesn't elevate you, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It looks so smooth.
You can definitely make it happen. So even if I'm, obviously I don't want to be lifted that high, but if I'm here, I can also like open it across here and do that same shoot through instead.
Oh, that's awesome. And no, and it's great because you pretty much took a position from Leandro Loa, you adapted to yourself, and you can teach that really well as well. So, especially nowadays that Leandro is not here anymore, I feel like you're the one like showing the world how to do that, which is very unique, I think.
Thanks.
So no, that's awesome. And I can see that working against flexible girls as well, because it doesn't matter if they're flexible or not, right? Like you can just cut through and go.
Yeah, shooting so high is like, I always think like the issues we come up with, like a strong hips, or when I don't want to say just guys, but maybe like slightly heavier opponents, and it's not just guys and girls, but you'll see that girls tend to be more flexible in their hips and guys tend to be frame more with their upper body.
Yep.
But I think that the same concepts apply either way. Like I'm shooting away from the flexibility in their hips as opposed to like the bridging power or whatever it is they're bringing my way. So it's like the same idea of getting away from the hips, staying up really high to the upper body. I like isolating the hips too sometimes, but if I'm having a lot of problems, if they're really tricky and flexible, if they're super powerful, I just want to avoid it totally. That's when I'll shoot up for that like high style and get them.
Got it. Oh, Ffion, now what's next? Like what's the next tournament or next goal?
I got Nogi Worlds.
Nogi Worlds,
cool. Next year, I'm going to try and do the Grand Slam. It's
That's awesome.
very ambitious.
And it's like it's really the Grand Slam because there's the ADCC in the end as well, right? No, that's awesome. No, that's incredible. Yeah, but you're the favorite, like for gi, no gi, and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, make sure to check it out. So Ffion's shooting an entire instructional all about guard passing, and as you can see, she's an amazing instructor as well. And it's going to be at IBJJFfanatics.com, and maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So make sure to check it out, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
IBJJFfanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTube Faria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.